Assalamu alaikum. My name is Shahbaz. So we are going to start. The topic is matrices. So first we have to let us know about the basics of matrices. So the objective of matrices as matrix algebra has at least two advantages: to reduce complicated system of equations to simple expressions. It means that we can reduce any simultaneous equation system into matrices. And the second objective, which is basically used in the engineering side, it is adaptable to systematic method of mathematical treatment and well suited to computers. This is basically for the engineers to how to use in the programming by applying the matrices methods and by applying the methods of different matrices iterations. So the definition of matrix is simply: a matrix is a set of group of numbers arranged in a square or rectangular array enclosed by two brackets. Array means we have a data well defined distinct objects which we call 1, minus 1 and any kind of number which we can use in a matrix. So we can say that this is called a matrix which we have four elements. And in other form, if we have an unknowns like a b c d and x y z, so if we write in the array form means here we have a managed elements in a brackets. So this is called the matrix. The basic definition of matrix is if we can write any kind of data in this form, in a row form or in a column form. What is row and what is column, which we are going to study in further slides. So next, moving on, properties of the matrix is a specified number of rows and a specified number of columns. So first we have to know that what is row and what is column. So if we write the numbers in x-axis direction, if you see that 1 2 4 4 minus 1 5 3 3 3, these numbers are written in the x-axis direction and this is called rows elements. And if the number which we can see that 1 4 3 2 minus 1 3 4 5 3, these numbers are in the column direction. So column is basically the y-axis. If we write the elements in the y-axis direction, we can say that these elements are called column elements. And the order, the most important of the matrices property is to find the order of matrix. What is order of matrix? If you see that two numbers describe the order or size of matrix. Which number? Rows, number of rows and number of columns. So if you see that the first matrix, we have 3 rows and 3 columns. If you multiply 3 by 3, you get 9. So here we have in first matrix we have 9 elements. 3 there in this matrix there are 3 rows. First row, which is 1 2 4, second row is 4 minus 1 5, third row is 3 3 3. And in second matrix the order of matrix is 2 by 4. 2 by 4 means here we have 2 rows, first row, second row. In first row 1 1 3 minus 3 and in second row is 0 0 3 2. And we have 4 columns up from above to below: 1 0 first row column, 1 0 second column, 3 3 third column, minus 3 2 fourth column. And last matrix, if you see that the order of matrix is 1 into 2. 1 into 2 means there we have 2 elements. So here we have only 1 row and 2 columns. In x-axis direction only 1 row, and in y-axis direction here we have 1 column. First element of the first column, second element, first element of the second column. Next, move to the next slide, which we discuss the types of matrices. The type of matrices is column matrix. Column matrix is called if we have only one column in a matrix. One column in a matrix means only one y-axis directional elements. Only one y-axis direction element is called one column. So we have 1 4 2, and in second matrix you can see that 1 and minus 3. These type of elements, these type of matrix is called column matrix where we have only one column. Next, move to the row matrix. Row matrix is basically same as the column matrix. In a column matrix which is one column, so that in a row matrix we have only one row. So in first matrix you can see that the row is 1 1 6 and the second is 0 3 5 2 is the row matrix. Next, move on the rectangular matrix. Rectangular matrix is basically called more than one element number of rows is not equal to the number of column. If the number of rows not equal to the number of column, this become a rectangular matrix. So rectangular matrix is like a rectangle. You can see that in the first matrix and the second matrix. And if you say that what is square matrix, so square matrix is the number of each side is equal, so the number of rows is equals to the number of column. And next one is the unity or identity matrix. Unity or identity matrix means that this is the magical matrix. Magical matrix means if we multiply this matrix to any other matrix, then there will be no change in the second matrix. In the further studies in the matrix inverse, we can apply this matrix to any other matrices. So a diagonal matrix with ones on the main diagonal. So only main diagonal entries are 1 in this matrix. This is the identity matrix, or you have to memorize this matrix as it is 1 0 0 1. This matrix is called identity matrix. The first or fourth entry is 1 and second and third entry is 0. This is called a identity matrix. Next, move on type of matrices. We have seventh one is null or zero matrix. Null or zero matrix is called if the matrix have all the entries are 0 or a single entry is 0. This is called a null matrix. And the